Today, you have to have that real ID or a passport for domestic flights, or you're going to have to pay at TSA checkpoints. Asal Rezaei at O'Hare for us now, where that $45 fee just took effect. Asal, have you run into any passengers who've had to pay?
Suzanne, not yet, surprisingly, and that's good news. Most people I've stopped told me they have their U.S. passport, they have the real ID. Some people have their green card. Most people prepared. I haven't been able to find anyone specifically who doesn't have it, but we saw some people in the TSA line. Once you get closer to that screen where you have to hand your ID over to an agent, that's where we saw a couple of people getting handed forms. We're just assuming that that is the process, or that was a situation where they were not prepared with the right type of ID. And officials have told us that if that is the case and you do get turned away, you have to pay that $45 penalty. That is a payment they take online. You'll get a digital receipt, and then you have to go to the end of the queue. Luckily, right now, the line isn't long, but imagine sometimes these lines are very long. If you're cutting it close to your flight, that could become an issue. Here's a long list of acceptable forms of ID you can still use. The common ones, of course, the real ID, the U.S. passport, the U.S. passport card, the DHS trusted traveler cards, your permanent resident card, or your border crossing card. The TSA is also accepting digital identification. That includes your Apple digital ID, your Clear ID, the Google ID Pass, and there's a lot more acceptable forms of ID on the TSA's website. Make sure you check that. I did talk to one traveler moments ago, Suzanne. She said she's prepared with the real ID, but didn't know about this penalty for those who aren't prepared starting today. Take a listen.
Not know that.
What do you
That's
think about
crazy.
that?
It's a lot of money. I saw the signs, so I definitely got it. I just didn't want to be behind.
And Suzanne, the signs are still all over the airport. When you're driving in, you'll see the digital signs coming in. They say, "Are you real ID ready?" There's several of them as you're coming into O'Hare Airport. You have to be ready. And remember, the super site in the Loop at Clark and Lake, that location is still taking walk-ins. You can get your real ID. If not, you'll have to pay $45, and that $45 penalty, that will take you for a 10-day period, depending on your travel. Again, real ID for domestic or your U.S. passport if you don't have it. I'm live at O'Hare. Asal Rezaei, CBS News Chicago.